now we are going to write some code. Actually, we are going to push code to nodes. That's what we are going to do it. Okay. Yeah, let's do it now. Just give me 1 minute here. Let me have some water. Just 1 minute. Let me have some water. Okay. See, now what we do, now onwards we are going to write some code and we are going to push code to nodes. So what actually we do, this is server, these are nodes. Here, if you want to push code to nodes, there are total 2 ways through which we can push code to nodes. There are total 2 ways. I'll tell you what are those 2 ways. See, suppose you visited any shopping mall, or okay, let's take D-Mart, Walmart. Okay, so there what actually happens, in a billing counter you can find 2 types of lines at billing counter. One is fast track, correct, and one is normal regular line. Fast track means, suppose if you have less than 5 items, you can use that fast track line. Less than 5 items, that's pretty fast, but you are allowed only if you have less than 5 items. But if you have more than 5 items, then you have to come in a normal regular line. You have to come in a regular. Correct or not, guys? Respond. Correct or not? Did you see this kind of this one anywhere?
Yes, sir.
Not in every malls, only few. Correct or not? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. So here, if you have less than 5 items, you can go to this one, fast track one. If you have more than 5, you don't have any other option except going with a regular line. Okay. So why they have given this one? Because less 5 items, right? That would be pretty fast. You can save your time. That would be pretty fast. Because see, some people they carry, especially married people and all, they buy so many items. But being a bachelor, what we buy as a bachelor, what are the things generally we buy? One shampoo, one soap, few items only, right? That time we need not to stand in a big lengthy lines. So that's why they are going this fast track line. Correct? The same thing, that kind of concept is there in Ansible also. That means here what actually happens here, there are 2 ways through which we can write the code. First one is ad-hoc commands, ad-hoc. Second one is playbooks. Playbook. If you want to do only any one task, one activity, you need not to go with big lengthy playbook. You can simply go with ad-hoc commands. If you want to perform one task, if you have more than one task, either one or more than one, any number of tasks, you have to write a playbook. Actually, we have to write playbook to push any code. What we do here, we write playbook, we create playbook, in that we write some code and we push. So all tasks will be executed here. That means code will be converted into infrastructure. Okay, if that is only one task, like if it is one task, then you need not to go with big lengthy playbook. You can simply use ad-hoc command. That's pretty easy. Like, what is one task? I want to create one user in all nodes. I want to create one user in all nodes. That's only one task, right? You need not write big lengthy playbook. I want to install one package. I want to, create one file. I want to start one service. Only one task at a time, only one task. Then you can simply go with ad hoc commands. But no, I want to do multiple tasks, like, I want to install web server in all nodes. Then 3 things you have to do, right? First, you have to install package. Then you have to, create a file. You need to put some content. Then you have to start service. So 1 task, 2nd task, 3rd task, 3 tasks are there. In that case, you can't go with ad hoc command. You have to go with playbook. Understanding, right? So if you have only 1 task that you want to perform in nodes, you simply go with ad hoc commands. But if you have more than 1 task, you don't have any other choice except going with the playbook. Got it? So what we do, and also these ad hoc commands also we use to verify. For example, how many files are there in my nodes? I want to verify. Further also, simply we can use ad hoc commands. If anything, sometimes what I want to do before I push some code, I want to verify how many packages are there, which package is running, how many directories are there, how many users are there, what kind of permission they have, to verify before we push the code. That time also we can make use of ad hoc commands for testing purpose, and also to do to carry out only one task. That time we can use ad hoc commands. Okay. So what we do today, we'll try to understand ad hoc commands. Then after that, we are going to write. Tomorrow onwards we'll learn playbooks. Okay, so let's read now. Ad hoc commands. So what is the meaning of ad hoc command? First of all, ad hoc means then and there, quick, without aiming for future and all. I mean quick. Suppose you got a problem, suddenly you took one decision to resolve that problem then and there. That is what we call ad hoc, then and there. Okay, without thinking about long term and all. Okay, so that is what ad hoc command, to do task then and there, immediately. So many meanings are there. Okay, so let's try to understand the ad hoc commands. The command structure is something like this. See, Ansible. Excuse me. Just for a minute. Okay, Ansible, then web servers. Let me write the command, then I will explain what actually I'm doing here. Ansible. Okay, let's give all. -m command -a. Here you can give any name like okay. So here I would like to give ls. Now let's try to understand what we are trying to do. This is server. These are my nodes. Okay. This is what ad hoc command. So commands start with Ansible, obviously. Ansible commands start with Ansible. Git commands start with Git. Docker commands, start with Docker. That's all. So here I'm using the word all. All means each and every group in those each and every node. That's the keyword I'm using. Okay. Then to perform any task, we use respect to modules. That's what I said, right? Okay, in previous class I said we use modules. To perform any task, we use related module. So especially when you are running any Linux commands, for that we use a module called command. There is a command. See, -m means module. What is a module? Command. Suppose if you want to remove one screw, if you want to tighten one screw, we use screwdriver. Okay, we use screwdriver. So this is kind of screw. This is screwdriver. If you want to cut something, one iron, wire you want to cut. So we use plier, cutting plier, right? This is a wire and this is the tool, cutting plier, like that. So to perform each task, we use respective module. Okay. So here, if you want to run any Linux command, for that we use command module. -m means module. What is the module? Command. -a means arbitrary. Arbitrary. Arbitrary means what you are giving inside these double quotes. That is what ls. Okay. So arbitrary means something you are mentioning in these double quotes. What we are mentioning ls? That's a command. Okay. So that means what actually happens here. Here I would like to, I'm running ls command in all nodes, in all groups. That's what I would like to run ls command. When I run ls command, it shows output here only. Okay, like that. Let me show you. See, where I'm running, suppose I'm running ls command, but in which location? See, in node, in which location I'm running? If I'm not giving any path here, if I'm not giving any path, that means the current directory and admin user's home directory. That's the mean. That means I'm running ls command where I'm not giving any path. That means it is equivalent to the same location in nodes also. Same location means in admin user's current directory. That means in this location. That means you can see if I run ls, whatever I can see here, right? In node 2, file 1 and Raj file. In node 1, file 1, Sai file, Hari file. Yeah. These I can see being present in my server. Verify. Yeah, you can see something warning it is showing, right? 1 second. Platform language. What is Python related? Warning it is showing that some Python version, maybe they are going to upgrade this Python version. But that's okay. You can ignore when you get this kind of warnings. Whenever you get this kind of warnings, you can simply ignore these warnings by doing one small change. Okay. Then just 1 minute. We need to modify that. I'm going to show you. One second, let me remember that file. I mean, let me get that one. Yeah. So in case you are unwell, you can take break a few days. We can. That's okay. No problem. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just suffering from cold. Yeah. So yeah, we need to do small things. See, if generally in companies, what we do when we get any warnings, that is fine. We can ignore those warnings. We need to worry about errors, not warnings. What is this warning? Some Python related, the version related issue. So that's not an issue. So what we do, open that configuration file, because each and everything we do in configuration file. So vi etc Ansible ansible.ch. This is the main configuration file. Open it, and here what do you do? 1 second. See, changing a read-only file. That means it's saying that hey, you cannot modify anything. It's a read-only. You can only read. You can't edit. I'll tell you why also. Now come out, because you can't modify this one first of all. That's why escape Q. Now don't save, just Q, because it won't allow if you give W, because you can't write, right? Just you can read. So Q come out. Now see, you have to open this one with sudo privileges, because that's a main configuration file. A normal user cannot edit that file. Okay, to edit, you should have sudo privileges. So already we have got sudo privileges to admin user. Okay, that's why sudo is mandatory. Yeah, if you want to see something in a colors, you can use vim command. Instead of vi, you can use vim, so that the file will be displayed in a colorful manner. Okay, now enter. You can see it shows colors and also it would be easy to edit. Okay, here anywhere. Okay, better you add under this one. Defaults is right. Under that you add one small entry. What is that entry? That is interpreter. Okay, INTER. Okay, PRETER, interpreter underscore. Okay, Python. Interpreter underscore Python equal to auto underscore silent. Okay, these are you have to interpreter underscore Python, because Python related warnings, this should be auto silent, AUTO SILENT. Okay, that we have to give. Okay, yeah, that's it. Come out. Now onwards, if you run the command, it won't throw any warnings. Now repeat the same command. You can see. Yeah, see, it is not showing. Okay, now try to understand now. In one node, we have these two values. You can see 232. In this node, file 1 and Raj file. In 124, file 1, Hari file, Sai file. You can see, without touching my nodes, I can verify what are the files which are there in my nodes. Correct or not? In one node, file 1, Hari file, Sai file. You can see. File 1, Hari file, Sai file. Don't worry about the sequence. Here we need to worry about the IP address. See here 124. Here, what is the IP address? In this node 124, here we have 3 files. Correct? In node 2 here, file 1 Raj file. Here's file 1 Raj file. Assume that there are 200 nodes, and without going into those nodes, I want to verify something. Could be anywhere. Could one particular file, one particular package I want to verify. So here, being present in server, I can do it. That is what automation. Earlier we used to take remote session. Okay, like SSH into node 1, no, in that node. Then by going inside node, we used to run ls command. It's a big headache, right? That too 1 by 1. But here you can see it's pretty easy with Ansible. You can run any command, guys. You can see, okay, I would like to run ls-lea. See, if I run ls-lea, whatever output it is showing, right? That we can do it being present in server itself. You can see it is showing Sai in one node. These are the files. Long list including hidden files. In another node, these are the files. See, this is what we call automation. Okay, it's not only just, see, here we are doing one task only. You can see, what is the task? I would like to see long list of files. Okay, so one task only by using one module, right? Okay, so that's why we are using arbitrary. I mean, ad hoc commands. This is entirely called ad hoc command. Suppose I would like to create a file. You can here touch any Linux command. We can do like, this is a DevOps file. See, I'm giving a file name as DevOps. And one more thing is, if you don't give any module, default module is command module only. That's why here module is also not mandatory. There are so many other modules we are going to discuss in upcoming classes. If you don't give any module, the default it will consider as a command module only. So here actually you don't need any module. Okay, you don't need any module. Okay, that's all. So touch DevOps file. So where this file will be created in the current directory? Here only. Enter. Yeah, done. What is this? One more warning, consider using the file module. Actually saying that Sai, you are using Linux commands. That is not a good practice. Instead of that, you write AML script. They are saying that Sai, you better use AML script. Don't use commands. Not so good practice. But that's okay. When intentionally we want it to run. See, if you need to use command because file is, what is this? Yeah. Consider using the file module which is rather than running command. Actually, we are using Linux command. What they're saying, I don't use Linux command, better use AML script. That's a good practice. That is what Ansible is designed for. That's okay. If you want to ignore this command, what they're saying here, if you want to make it, this one, see here, this entry we have to add in configuration file. This one. So open this one. Here, sudo. If you want to ignore this one, sudo vi etc Ansible.cfg. Okay, if you want to see in a colorful manner, Vim. Now in that, what do you do? Just come over here, anywhere, just paste, put that one. That's it. So that it won't show these kind of warnings again. Now, okay, now verify. See, it is not showing, I mean, it is not throwing any error, right? That means file has been created. That too we can verify being in server itself. To verify, we need not to go over there. Do you realize? You can see DevOps file, DevOps file. That is so. I would like to create that file in some other location. Okay, like under temp directory. Suppose if you want to create. Here you give the path. I would like to create here touch under temp. Okay, under temp. I would like to create one file called Linux file. Under temp directory, I would like to create Linux file in all nodes. Either you can give all or you can give a group name also. See, web servers. Because in the web server also, you know, the group has both nodes, right? That's up to you. Enter. Yeah, -m command module is not mandatory. That if you want, you can remove. Now verify. That too we can verify being in server itself. See ls where under temp. You can see. That's the beauty of Ansible. Without going inside nodes, we are creating something, we are verifying everything. You can see Ansible or ls temp. Under temp directory, what are the files and folders are there? You can see. Under temp, there are few other things also, but we are worried about this file. That is there. In node 1, you can see that file got created in node 2 also. Okay, that is how we can do it. Any command you can run, yes, you can run whatever command that you want. I would like to see IP addresses of my nodes. I would like to see IP address of my nodes here. Host name. F9. Without going inside node, I would like to see IP addresses. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, node 1's IP address is this one. That's what node one more. This one. This command will be executed in nodes. Suppose I want to do something in only one node. Like you can see, only one node which I want to do something. So what you can do? That host patterns we covered it. You can see web servers. If I give like this, here 0 means first node. Something I want to do only in first node. This module is not mandatory. Touch. I would like to create one file called git file. Git file. Assume any file where you want to create. That's up to you. Okay, in current directory. Okay, so I'm not giving any path. Right. So I would like to create this file only in first node in the group, not every node. Now verify. Only in one node, right? Now verify. Do ls. Okay, ls. Okay, now see, this git file got created only in first node. You can see here you don't find, in other node you don't find that file. So that is how it works. Host patterns and all. You can give any Linux command. That is up to you. Okay, any Linux command you can do it. But to do some major things, it will throw error. Like, let me show you. See here, you can install package also, right? Okay, let's try to install a package. Yum install 3-5. See guys, by using one module, I'm running only one task. Sir, only one command I'm giving. I mean, one module here. Ad-Hoc means one module, one task. That's the meaning. Okay. Yeah. So here, I would like to install package where in all web servers, all nodes under this particular group called web servers. Now see, it is going to throw an error. See, expected, obviously. Why it is throwing an error? Because see, hey, you need to be root to perform this command. There are some commands to run, you don't need to be root, like creating file, running ls command and all. But to do major things, you need to be root. See, right now you are running as an Ansible without sudo. That's why it's showing an error. Now you know that Ansible can use sudo command. Yeah, what do? Just you add sudo in front of that command, because these commands should be executed with sudo privileges. Okay, sudo install tree. Now it will work. See, what is this package already there? Achha, see, it is saying, hey, package is already installed. Nothing to do. Now it is not an error. It is saying that hey, package is already there. So that's what I don't put inside, I said, right? Once this something is there, it won't do action again and again. That's what setup module works. When you run something here in server, first setup module will go and collect and data and will give that to server. Then server will decide whether to do it or not. Now server decided to not to take any action because package is already there. That's all. Suppose one more package I would like to install. I would like to uninstall. Instead of giving sudo here, let me show. Uninstall. So here it will not work because I'm not giving sudo. Instead of giving sudo and all, what you can do, you can do -b. B means become. Okay, B means become. That means becoming root. That's one. Becoming root. Earlier we used to use -s earlier, but recently they modified this one. Now we have to use -b. B means becoming root. That means this command will be executed with the sudo privileges, root privileges. Now enter. Now it will work. Okay, now I'm uninstalling tree package. You can see it will work. Do you have this kind of command? Yum remove, right? What is the command? Yum remove. If you want to uninstall anything, you have to use yum remove. There is no such command called yum uninstall. Okay. Yum remove tree -y with sudo privileges. See? Now it will work. You can see. Removed in one node. Yeah. See. Removed in one node. This is the second node. Whether removed properly or not, how to verify? Yeah, that too without going inside nodes. You can see which tree. We can do it here also. Right? I would like to verify whether package is there in both nodes or not. What is this? You can see it is not an error. It is saying, hey, no tree package. Tree package is not there. That's what it is saying. Correct or not? It's not an error. It's saying that tree package is not there. Let me install again. See, install tree. Okay, yeah, that's okay. You can use either sudo here or -b. Anyway, I have installed. Now verify tree package is there or not in all my nodes. Now it will show that hey, tree package is there. You can see /bin/tree is there. That is how we can do it. Okay, so this is how we use Ad-Hoc command. Simple, we are using Linux commands to run any Linux command. Okay, we can do it like this. Right now we are using only one module called command module. That's the default. In tomorrow's class, we'll learn few more modules. And after that, we'll learn playbooks and all. We write multiple tasks. That time we write playbooks and all. See, in every command of this one, see what are commands we have executed. So far, we have been doing only one task. See, checking the package is there or not. Only one task. Installing a package. Only one task. Again checking, removing. Only one task by using one module. But if you want to do multiple tasks, then we have to go with a playbook. So all those things we are going to see in our upcoming classes. Got it? Yeah. So guys, please respond. I hope you understood the automation, right? The kind of automation we are achieving.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So like that, slowly we'll try to install big things, big applications, everything we are going to learn one by one. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have any doubts, you can ask me now.